Look, I've never been a huge Carlos Prates fan. Carlos had a really great win in his last fight, a really great win. Does it warrant a title shot? No, no. Do I think Carlos Prates has any real chance of winning a welterweight title currently? No. Carlos Prates, in my opinion at least, is a striking dominant fighter, and I'm sure a lot of people will agree. I'm not saying Carlos Prates is a baby in the woods when it comes to ground game, but given how talented a lot of these top fighters in his weight class are at ground game, I think if Carlos Prates, runs into Sean Brady, Bilal Muhammad, Shavkat Rakhmonov, he gets taken down immediately and just manhandled from there. I'm talking a first round submission in all three of those matchups. And I don't know. I might be sounding like a hater, and I might be getting too ahead of myself. But that's the only way I see it happening. I don't think Carlos Prates has a real chance at winning a title. Okay, I think if he wants a real chance, he's gonna need to spend another couple years getting really really good at ground game, at takedown defense, at maybe getting takedowns of your own, offensive, defensive wrestling, all of that. I think Carlos Prates needs a lot of time to dedicate to that. And, by the looks of this tweet behind me, it doesn't seem like Carlos Prates wants to spend the time. And I get it. Prates is a heavy smoker. The guy smokes all the time. I talked about it in a previous video. That's why I kind of dislike him. Why are you in this sport? Why do you think you'll be successful in the sport? You know? I don't know. And even besides the smoking, his personality. I get a guy like when I see him talk, when I see more things about him, I'm seeing a guy that just doesn't. He fights, but he's not in love with the fight game. And that's what I think you have to be an all timer. Uh, you know, Even a champion. I think you have to be that. You have to be like that. You know. Carlos Prates has monstrous power, utilizes his reach well, but I think those two things are still not enough to be a champion at his weight class, given how strong, or given the amount of strong grapplers at his weight class, at the top of his weight class. So yeah, I don't really have a lot of hope in Carlos Prates, and realistically, I see him retiring before he even gets close to the belt, given how much time he thinks he has left in the sport to begin with. Let me know what you think. Never really been a big fan. Again, let me know what you think.